Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Boston Red Sox and the Tampa Bay Rays. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
You know, I always think pitching and defense are the keys to success in the long run. So as the season gets started, it's going to be really important for this pitching staff to set a good tone. If they can get off on a good foot, it will do a lot for the confidence of the entire ball club.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 Tampa Bay Rays.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in the car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Here's Mookie Betts, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for Boston, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
First offering on its way. And spring training is officially behind us now as the first pitch of the season is looked at for ball 1.
Let's go, guys. Come on.
And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. The 2-0 is a heater in there for a strike. The 2-1 home. Line towards center field. Base hit, and that's their first of the new campaign.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Head-to-head against Chris Archer. He's got 12 hits in 45 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. First pitch on its way. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Archer playing here in his age 29 season. He was a 5th round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a
He's going.
A pitch out. The throw.
Safe.
Skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
High and away, not close. 3-0. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
And that's finally over for a strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
And he drops a change in on him there, and that'll run it full 3-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Popped high in the air. Ref Snyder is under it, and he's got it for the first down.
Batting third, shortstop.
Striding in, Xander Bogaerts. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Betts leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Heading out towards shallow right. Gomez has a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Coming to the plate now, Hanley Ramirez, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch coming, here it is. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Ref Snyder has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Red Sox. Nothing in the first for Boston. Tampa Bay coming up. You're watching MLB Network. Now a moment here in St. Pete for a glance at the Rays starting lineup. Hero, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup today going against a power arm on the other side. You could see a little bit of ambush tactics employed by this offense in this lineup. Swinging the bat early, not wanting to go too deep in the count where he can rack up a ton of strikeouts. Be on the lookout for some early swings out of this lineup.
Chris Sale is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Thanks, Matt. Chris Sale, you're talking about one of the premier pitchers in the game of baseball. Big fastball, 95 to 98 miles an hour. Wipe out slider. Great comparison. He's the closest thing we've seen to Randy Johnson. A nightmare against lefties. 3-pitch guy, fastball, slider, and a changeup that's getting better all the time. He is a definition of a true ace.
Malik Smith the next to hit. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, Allen.
First pitch of the at-bat. Ball one. Lifetime against Chris Sale. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. Now the 1-0. And he can't get out of the way there. So the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Of course the crowd is going to get on him a little bit here, but I find it hard to believe there was any intention there. Bottom of the first, you never want to dig yourself a hole on the mound just to send a message.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and he'll dive back in. Standing in now, Matt Duffy. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Nobody out, runner on first. Now a snap move over to first, and the runner back.
Go yard.
That's inside. 2-0. Now the 2-0 home. Runner goes for second. Grounded back up the middle. That's a hit, their first of the new season.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. First and second here with nobody out. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-1.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Well, this is speared by the first baseman.
Batting fourth, first baseman.
Here's C.J. Cron now. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's really struggled 0 for 10. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Looks at a changeup on the inside corner for a strike.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Smith on second. Duffy is over at first with 1 away. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. And And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Kevin Kiermaier is on deck. Three-two pitch. And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only one away.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that with too much.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. Fouled off. And a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. The 0-1 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Here's Echeverria now, as Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat. Here it's strike 1. Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. Sale sets. 0-1 on its way. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Ready on 1 and 2. Oh, and he's hit by the pitch. And that'll be a painful run batted in. Up next for the Rays, Brad Miller. And a great chance here for the Rays to add on in just the first inning. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's 0 for 5. Looking to minimize the damage here. Pitch is popped up. Pedroia is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and 3 men left stranded. We'll head to the 2nd inning here in St. Pete. The Rays lead it 1-0. Next up for the Red Sox, Andrew Benintendi. He'll stand in against Chris Archer to get the inning underway. First pitch on its way.
Swing. Nope.
Ball 1. The 1-0 is taken. Strike 1.
1-1.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2. A swing by Benintendi, and this is driven to deep right. Gone to lead off the inning. Andrew Benintendi leaves the yard with a solo shot. First home run of the campaign for him, and with it the Red Sox have tied it at 1.
Hey, you come out of spring training feeling pretty good about your swing, and how about this, your first at bat of the year? Kaboom! This could lead to a very big year. First at bat, home run. Not a bad way to start.
Batting second.
Into the box, Eduardo Nunez,
Eduardo.
as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The 1-0 misses for the second ball.
2-0.
2-0 count. The pitch hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And this will be put away easily for the out.
Batting seventh. Third baseman, Rafael.
Striding in for Boston, Rafael Devers. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball 1.
And that misses for ball 1.
1-0.
1 out, nobody on. Way in front of that fastball. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Count still at 1-2. Hits this one hard the other way. And there's out number 2.
Batting eighth. Center fielder, Jackie.
At the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First delivery to him on the way. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Drilled down the line, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Count remains at 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Softly hit to the left side. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. But the Red Sox tie things up on the solo homer. On to the bottom of inning number 2. All even now at 1-1. Here's Carlos Gomez, set to lead off the home half of the second.
For the Rays, right fielder, Carlos Gomez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses, ball 1. The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. The 1-2. Still 1-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Carlos Gomez. The 2-2. And it's fouled away.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Former College World Series MVP Rob Refsnyder is next, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball down near the shoe tops. 1-1. Popped him up. Ramirez in foul ground, and no one will get this one. Here comes the 1-2 from Sale, and here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Malik Smith will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Pitch on the way. Missed with a slider.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
A high fastball is in there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there. Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Duffy, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First offering on its way, and a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. 1 left for Tampa. We've played 2 full innings, and we are tied 1-1. Welcome back to this MLB Network broadcast from St. Pete, Florida. Nice look there at nearby Clearwater. Digging in the switch hitter, Blake Swihart, and he'll start out there half of the 3rd, top of the order to follow. Here's the first pitch to him. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. Swihart tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. Line drive to center field. Kiermaier is right there, one down.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Digging in to try it again, Mookie Betts. A base hit in his first trip. First delivery to him on the way. Hot shot to third. Duffy is there in time to first, and there are two away.
Now batting number 15, second baseman Dustin Pedroia.
Striding in once again, Dustin Pedroia. He popped out in his first trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside. The 1-0. A ball and a strike now. 2 out, nobody on. Swinging a soft liner down the line in right, but a foul ball.
That's ball.
2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
Hey, great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. Home half of the third coming up, tied at 1. Now at the plate, Wilson Ramos hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
Wilson Ramos.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ball.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The 1-0 home. Misses above the zone for a ball. Now the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. C.J. Cron waits on deck. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Ready for another chance? C.J. Cron. He drew a walk his first time up. First pitch on its way. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Behind 0-2 now. Ramos gets his lead at first, nobody out. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. The 1-2 misses, ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Still even at 2-2.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Stepping in now, Kevin Kiermaier. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. One, 2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. A full count to the Rays center fielder.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get it to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Into the box now, Adeiny Echeverria, as Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike 1. Sale sets. 0-1 pitch on its way. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Rays strand just the 1. We played 3 full. We're tied at 1. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. 1 strike now from Archer. In there, and it's 0-2 now. And 2 home now to Bogaerts. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, the first baseman, Hanley.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Great pitch right there on 0-2. Purpose pitch, right? Running that ball in off the plate. Now that opens up that whole strike zone, and you're not quite as comfortable as a hitter.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Hanley Ramirez. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
That misses for ball 4. Down to first goes Ramirez.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Andrew Benintendi, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
Yeah, Matt, and that last at bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing this guy up to make that outside corner not as appealing.
Comes set with the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. Echeverria's there. The second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Red Sox go down quietly. On to the bottom of the 4th. Tied 1-1. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH. Brad Miller set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Come on, base hit now.
Low and away with that one. It's 1-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
Here now the 2-2. A little bouncer. That winds up foul.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Carlos Gomez is on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
So striding in, Carlos Gomez. He got called out on strikes his last time through. From the stretch. And he fouls this one off. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes, and that one stayed up a little high. Ready on 1-2. And this one's in the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher walks the first batter and allows them to get into scoring position with the wild pitch. Got to settle him down and make sure everything's all right physically.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Former College World Series MVP Rob Refsnyder is next. 1-0 the count. Miller, the runner at second with one away. Takes this the other way to right. A dive, but he can't come up with it in right as it skips right past him. The relay throw to third now, but he's safe as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Well, that's a big at-bat right there. Not only does he get all the way to third on a triple, but he also drives in the go-ahead run.
Malik Smith the next to hit, as he'll take a look at ball one. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. The 1-2 is laid off for ball two. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Into the corner and slicing foul.
I know he wants that pitch back. He put good wood on that ball. But let's give credit to the pitcher right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Got him a little bit out in front.
Popped him up. Coming in is Benintendi, and this will land foul. Now another 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, but this will land untouched. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
In now, Matt Duffy, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
3 balls, no strikes.
Wilson Ramos would be next. Men on third with 2 down. Taking all the way, it's 3-1 now.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, he gets a glove on it here to knock it down. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's now 3-1.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of the baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Ready for another shot now. Wilson Ramos. It was a walk in his last trip. First offering on its way. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Bradley moving in. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We played 4 full. It's the Rays 3 and the Red Sox 1. Now the Red Sox DH, Eduardo Nunez. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
2-0 to Eduardo Nunez. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Rafael Devers is on deck. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
In now, Rafael Devers. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's set. Here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Too high, and it's 3-0. A 3-0 pitch on its way. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit.
Bradley Jr.
Stepping in, Jackie Bradley Jr. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Come on, let's hold them.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a neck-high fastball that time.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Nunez over at second. Devers on at first with nobody out. Three and 0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one, but that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count. It's the zone high and inside, but still a strike. 3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
The 3-1 pitch. None out. Runners at first and second. Popped him up. Ramos is under it. 1 down.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, Blake Swihart hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Mookie Betts. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0. 2 down, runners at first and second.
D-Rock.
1-1.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
Hey, what do you say now, Rays?
1-1. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Here's C.J. Cron now.
And leading off for the Rays, first baseman, C.J. Cron.
Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball that just misses inside. The 1-0 home. 1-1 the count now. One and one. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Smoke on the ground left side, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So it's a good start to the inning for the Rays as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
Up next for Tampa Bay, center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He went down on strikes last time up. First offering on its way.
Nope.
Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. He's running. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Perfect throw, and they got him at second.
Well, I'm not sure if he was going on his own or if that came from the dugout, but either way, he didn't give himself much of a chance with the lead he took. A bigger lead, and maybe he's in there safely.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
Here's Echeverria now. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Not your normal put-away pitch, a two-strike fastball down in the zone, but he was able to get wood on it and foul it away.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for Tampa as the lead remains 3-1. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top three guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Weak chopper up the line. Foul ball, however, strike one. The 0-1 delivery. Looking at strike two, a fastball that catches the inside corner. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. That misses. 1-2. The 1-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Into the box, Xander Bogaerts, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one. We're in the sixth inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
1-2 to the Boston shortstop. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Standing in now, Hanley Ramirez. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Now the 1-1 to Ramirez. And that misses. 2-1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Nipped the corner. 2-2. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Ready once again, Brad Miller. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
Designated hitter, Brad.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
It's really hard to work deep in the games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up too.
Here comes the 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The 1-2 is a slider taken for a ball. Here now the 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's another 2-2. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Carlos Gomez.
Here's Carlos Gomez. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. And he'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all.
The batter, number 8, second baseman.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Rob Refsnyder tripled homer run last time through, so we'll see what he's got in store here. He's set, and the pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. There goes Gomez. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Betts. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So Tampa's batting order turns over. Set to go. Malik Smith. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Sale sets. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a slider. Gomez is off at first with 2 away. Fouled off. Swihart is over to take a look, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. 1 left for Tampa, and it's still 3-1. Back here at Tropicana Field in St. Pete. We're in the 7th with the Rays out in front, and let's get you caught up with our game summary for the first 6 innings. Andrew Benintendi will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
That's a strike.
And he popped him up. Coming in is Smith, and this will land foul. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Smith comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
The batter, number 10, designated hitter.
Digging in once again, Eduardo Nunez. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Now a swing and a fly ball. Gomez on the run, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Again, a 1-2. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Well, when you hear people talk about the unwritten rules of baseball, I think we just saw a perfect example of that. You hit one of mine, and I'm going to hit one of yours. Always been that way and probably always will be, even though they've tried to crack down on that kind of stuff recently.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Red Sox leave one, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Tyler Thornburg gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Tyler Thornburg.
Ready for another shot now. Matt Duffy. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Third baseman, Matt Duffy.
Here comes the first pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Chasing after it is Bradley, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Ramos.
First pitch on its way. Takes a good curveball at the knees. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 1-1 home. Just catches the inside corner for strike 2. Thornburg features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. The 1-2 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Here now the 2-2. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 1 out, nobody on. Dribbled to the right side. And there are 2 away now.
First baseman number 44.
Digging in and looking for more, C.J. Cron. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Curveball that time, not even close. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Outside, 3-0 now. Kevin Kiermaier would be next if they can keep this inning alive. .30 pitch. And he won't won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame him. With the bases empty and 2 outs and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
Digging in to try it again, Kevin Kiermaier. Man at first after the 2-out walk. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Crone, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he just misses with a curveball.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. This one's flared out toward left. Coming in is Benintendi. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit. Are you kidding me? He had already had the hat trick. He was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face, and he said, "No thanks."
Here's Echeverria now. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. No hits to this point. Comes set and the 0-1. Just missed with a breaking ball. Swinging a blooper to the right side. A dive, but it's off his glove. And the run will score from second base as they open it up now 4-1.
Hey, D-Row, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Up next for the Rays, Brad Miller. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0.
You could tell he's starting to get frustrated out there. He's not usually used to getting knocked around the yard a little bit, and you can tell he's starting to feel for it.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Two and 0 now.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Now the 2-0. Finds the zone, strike one. And it's fouled away. Runners on first and third, 2 away. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Rays will settle for just the 1. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Rays 4 and the Red Sox 1.
Your attention, please. Now
New pitcher set to take over now. It's the right-hander Sergio Romo that gets the call.
Romo.
Ready for another chance? Blake Swihart. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner. The 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Soft liner towards center, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox after the inning.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Here's Mookie Betts. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Kiermaier is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia.
Let's get it going, Rays.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit weakly back to the mound. He'll throw back to second to get the out, and that's going to be all they get. Boy, a risky play there, but it pays off. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Pedroia leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. The Rays are in front, 4-1. Matt Barnes is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 32, Matt Barnes.
Here's Carlos Gomez. Career numbers against Matt Barnes. He's hitless in 3 at-bats.
Carlos Gomez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. And Gomez not biting on that one either. It's 2-0 now. The 2-0. 3-0 now.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
The 3-0 pitch. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8.
The batter, number 8, second baseman.
Former College World Series MVP Rob Refsnyder is next. First delivery to him on the way. And that one right down Main Street.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And that one just missed outside. And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Eighth inning. 4-1 is our score. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. The 2-1 down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Now a throw over to first. Runner back safely. The 2-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
The left fielder, number 9.
Malik Smith the next to hit. Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Throw over to first. A dive, but he's back. Here comes the 1-0. Runners off for second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. And it's a good one as Gomez is out at second base.
Very well could have been a hit-and-run attempt there. You kind of have to make contact for those to work out. He didn't, and his teammate was hung out to dry at second.
Two out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes now. Ground ball foul down the left side. Misses. Ball 2. Lifted down the line in left. And that's in there. Base hit. Running hard. He's digging for second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Sometimes you just got to tip your hat to the offense right there. Nice piece of hit. Executed his pitch away again, but the hitter was able to stay on time.
Riding in once again, Matt Duffy. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. And they'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. Two out here and a runner at second. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Fouled away.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
The 2-1 is taken, ball 3. Wilson Ramos would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Here's a shot to right field, and that's going to be in for a base hit. Smith is on his way home. Safe at the plate. They stretch the lead to 5-1.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer, warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4, you know that save situation's gone out the window. Don't tell me that didn't hurt.
Oh, it does hurt. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
Ready with the 0-1. Ripped down the first base line. He dives, but he can't pull it in, and it's down the line into right. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Boy, Dero, that's a tough play for any first baseman. You're trying to hold that runner on, and you have to make a diving attempt to try to knock that ball down.
Yeah, just a nice piece of hitting by the batter right there, trying to make the first baseman be in 2 places at once.
Here's C.J. Cron now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Missed with a breaking ball.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a big strikeout there. They'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. 9th inning coming up. The Rays are out in front, 5-1. Ryan Weber comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Here's Hanley Ramirez. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
First pitch of the at-bat. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. The 1-2. And a swing and a miss on the fastball. And there's the first out here in the ninth. So his day is fully over as you get a look at the pitching line for the Rays starter. And that's exactly how he hoped to get this season started on opening day. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. The pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Wind up and the 0-1. A cold strike on the inside corner.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2. You've got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Lifted the other way to left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eduardo Nunez. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Here's the first pitch to him. Chopped weakly to the left. Gonna be a tough play. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Rays move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over.
I expect this series to be a battle, so to take the first game at home is definitely the way you want to start it out. Give that home crowd a reason to come back tomorrow for what will hopefully be another solid performance.
5-1 the final total in today's game. The Tampa Bay Rays took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Chris Archer earns his first win of the season as he finishes 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. Chris Sale takes the loss despite striking out 11 batters. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian.